Okay. Had to pause for recording there because my dad just, or the phone just rang and it went a bit bonkers. And I'm recording now, so. Okay, so he's just lining up onto the runway. Echo is to our right.
Let's take off.
Okay. I'll do the classic cabin crew. Prepare for takeoff. We have no cabin crew.
No, they're afraid.
They wouldn't be that trustworthy. Are you flying in 2D cockpit or virtual cockpit now?
The virtual.
Okay, cool. It's quite cool actually. EasyDock has a load of presets which I'm just flicking through the cameras. Anyway, I'm going to tell Canisbe when we hit certain speeds, 120 knots. V1, rotate. That's actually a guess. I have no idea if that was the rotation speed. For those of you who don't know, the rotation speed is when someone says V1 rotate or V2, it basically means no return. You cannot abort the takeoff. You have to take off, and if you die, then that's good. So yeah, pretty much means you. So you have different ones. So you have V1, which is the point of no return. You can no longer abort takeoff. You have to attempt takeoff. And then V2 is where you rotate. It's the optimal, so basically the optimal speed for takeoff. In a commercial jet, it is usually 130 to. I'm trying to think now, actually. Oh God, what is it? It's normally 148 to 160 knots in a commercial jet, and you're normally providing, let's say the runway is...
Okay, you can already hear the frequency of 25 left. That's the beeps you hear now.
I can't hear them.
Oh, you can't hear them? Okay. Is the radio stack set on nav 1 and nav 2 above for you?
I will check. Nav 1 and nav 2, yes.
It's selected both?
Both. Oh, I can hear the beeps. It's just my game volume isn't very loud.
Okay.
So I can hear them very faintly. Just gonna change that for you guys.
There's a little bit of wind because we're getting bounced.
Yeah, I've just turned up my game volume loads. So guys, you should be able to hear the sound of the airplane a lot more now.
It's not even going to be 10-minute flight, we're already in Brno, so I'm going to reduce speed to 220 knots.
Okay. You can just see Canisbe there, he's changing the speed there, 220.
It's pretty fast aircraft.
Yeah, it's quite agile as well, isn't it? So this is like what you would use for personal flights, things like that. I suppose people like billionaires, or not necessarily billionaires, maybe millionaires and stuff. This is the kind of plane they would fly, or businesses as well. They often use planes like this as well. So yeah, like I said, EasyDock is what I'm using to do this. It is the best add-on in FSX in my opinion. This I'm not sure.
Okay, we're gonna turn like 90 degrees. Okay. Let's make it a 160.
So you can see Canisbe roughly knows what he's doing, at least a lot more than I do. He has he used to be an air traffic controller. Canisbe, you were air traffic control, weren't you, for Belgium or for virtual air?
Yeah, I was an ATC on IVO for Belgium division.
So there you go. You can see that.
I was in the Belgian staff too for a while.
How long did you do that? Did you say it was like a couple of years or something?
Yeah, I did it like 2 years, something like that, 2-3 years. Pretty much daily. So after Brno we went on a heading of 180. We're going to a heading of 180.
Is this a route you used to fly or often fly?
Well, it's pretty much the official arrival route of Brussels.
Oh,
if you're coming from the north.
So So yeah, things like what Canisbe is saying, I really would not know how to do this. Are you doing this manually, or are you, like I say, manually?
No, it's an autopilot doing. I'm
It's
just telling him to turn manually. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like you haven't got it in the FMC as a route.
No, I'm just doing myself the headings.
Yeah, so you can hear. So
I'm gonna stick on the 180 for a little while, and then turn to 220 degrees. And then we'll be on a 30-degree inbound of the ILS. So that's gonna be now. I'm gonna turn to 220 now.
I believe if you were to create a flight plan with FSPX, you could probably just literally use the headings and stuff, like because I think it prints out, or when I print out, it gives you the headings. Can't you like use the route as well, like what you've planned, and then just use the ILSs and stuff?
You could fly on the headings, but the best way is to follow the airways. So you put in the waypoints, the airway you want to follow for the waypoint, and then.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm talking about if you don't have an FMC.
Yeah, then, excuse me, you can fly on headings. So we need to descend because we're a little bit too high. We need to go to 2000.
Yeah, the reason Canisbe is descending is because it's such a short flight. We can't get up to the optimal cruise altitude, which in this aircraft is probably like 30,000 feet or something.
You could go to 30. Depends on the route you need to take.
Yeah,
but
I'm guessing the best is probably 25,000 if you're going to like probably across seas and stuff.
It depends your route. If you're flying from Brussels to London, you're gonna go maximum to 240, I think 240 flight level. Yeah. Even if you're coming from London to Belgium, you're not going above flight level 200. So.
Okay, that's interesting. Flight level 200, for you guys who don't know, is 20,000. So 210 is 21,000 feet. It's just how they do it. So an air traffic controller.
We're gonna reduce speed. We should almost be able to see the runway.
Yeah, I can see it to my right. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You can just see it there, guys. So as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying actually. I forgot what I was saying. I'll try and remember. Just turning now. You can see the autopilot for me is actually doing something different to what I think it should be. But
went a bit too wide. I hope he can correct it now.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm gonna reduce speed because then it's much easier to turn.
Do we want, is our gear, do you want me to do the flaps or what or something?
Wait with the flaps, 180 now.
Okay.
You see, we went too wide, so it's gonna be very difficult to.
Do you think we're gonna have to abort the landing?
We could do a go round. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. The go round is pretty self-explanatory. It's where you go round again.
We still have time, so.
Yeah,
minimum
we'll
is
okay,
like 200 feet from ground, so.
Okay. Minimums is basically when you get to the airport, you have to be 200 feet, otherwise you're not going to make it and you have to abort and try again. You can see he's put down the landing gear. I will turn off a warning. So it stops
okay.
beeping
I
at me.
think it's okay.
Yeah, it's looking good.
So we're on the approach. The plane is flying itself. It's on the approach itself now.
Okay, cool. Is it going to be a manual or automatic landing?
I don't know. What do you prefer?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Just
I'm first gonna do for the missed approach. I'm gonna put it back to 3000, my altitude.
okay. That beeping there was so I can get a better view. I'm using Easy Dock and oh, I don't know why I'm talking to you, Canisbe, sorry. So I simply just using Easy Dock to get a better view over the cockpit. And I think Canisbe said he was going to do a missed approach. So whether he does or not, we're currently only 10 minutes into record. Oh no, I had to restart my recording. I didn't restart, I stopped it at the runway and stuff. You can see there, 2 white
Okay,
lights.
speed brakes are on, flaps are set, gears down, missed approach is set, so we're good.
Okay, good.
We should be able to land.
Yeah, it's looking good. We've got 2 white lights, or I can't see the lights anymore, but we did have. We've got 1 white light and 3 red. For those of you who don't know, basically I think you can probably explain it better, but are we landing on the grass?
Sync rate.
Can this be? Oh god!
It's a scenery problem, probably.
Oh, my explode, my flight simulator just like, no it didn't. Wow, that's fantastic, what a landing.
Well, no, what the problem was is that the scenery is not on the correct point.
Oh, I see, okay.
The airport is like saying on that altitude, it shows it's that altitude, but the mesh, the terrain itself is higher, so once I hit... Yeah.
And it was on automatic landing, so it simply just crashed us.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well.
Because I know Brussels is a problem. I thought it was solved because I rearranged my scenery, but it seems it's not solved yet. So it's a good test to put on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fly to Brussels, everyone. Or at least don't fly to Brussels when you're using autopilot.
Yeah, no, with that scenery, I don't know what's going on.
So basically, Canisbe, what you've just done, you killed everyone on board. RIP everyone on board.
Yeah, you know why the flight attendants didn't fly with us now.
Exactly. Oh, that's a decision that could have proven massively good. I think you guys actually have a black screen now, so I'm going to stop recording. Thank you, Canisbe, for recording with me today. It's been excellent, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.